All right, we're back.
We are
wearing the same clothes.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter.
No, this is an extended conversation that these are continued Astronomicon conversations because we want to break them apart.
No one wants to listen to 3 hours of us talking. They ain't got time. Let me break it up into a little...
Consolidate it a little bit for you here. And on this little...
looking out for you.
That's right. On this little portion, if you will, where we want to talk about Netfest.
Yes. In the last episode or snippet that you just watched, we were talking a lot about virtual conventions.
We did.
And here at Astronomicon, and you guys at Twisted, we all participated in a huge 13-hour event that took place a few months ago called Netfest that featured upwards of 150 different artists in the underground, and I thought I loved it. It had,
I have to say,
a little bit of everything. It had performances. It had demonstrations from readings, tarot card readings, and makeup applications, and you had special guests pop in. It had everything. In
13 unadulterated hours of entertainment, and it spans so many fun and different unique things, like Dustin was covering there, as well as live performances, impromptu, crazy cameos by people popping in, saying what's up, just showing love. You know, the performances.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the performances. I mean, memorable off top, Murs.
Yeah, Murs was
murked
dope.
it. I
Murs
will
was
never
dope.
not say anything good about that performance. Murs gave me the idea that I was hanging with him in his living room, and he just went in and started performing.
And
it was amazing. It was the most crazy random shit I had ever seen in my life, and literally by like the second verse I was just like in my living room like, man, hell yeah. So like the idea and the energy that he brought to it was absolutely memorable. I mean, I could keep going. Blaze your dead homie.
Blaze actually had a great performance.
He did.
And he was definitely a highlight of it for most of the fans watching.
It was dope. I'm telling you, newcomers like Gibby Stites.
Gibby's been cool for a while.
He has been, but I'm saying to the scene. To the scene that looks to a lot of us, that sees, you know, your Magic Ninja Entertainment, and you see your strange musics, and you see your sub noises, and you see all these big labels that are thriving and still doing it in 2020 and keeping this music scene alive. And if you're not with one of those, it's easy to fall through the cracks and kind of just be existing, doing stuff, but get looked over at times. Yeah. So when you see people like that and those talent and that type of talent, the hungry people who just want to be heard, the hungry people who want to show you that they are one of the greatest performers and would just love an opportunity to do so. And did. And literally, and I was going to say this because this is going to bring me full circle. And they all did it for free because we didn't charge anything for this because this was free.
Everything was free.
Everything was free. I can't say that enough.
Everything was free.
13 hours of free.
Of actual content. There was no downtime. There was nothing. There was
nothing.
There was
no
something for
lapse
everywhere.
in feed.
Nope.
There was no, we are sorry that it went offline for 2 of the 3. No, 13 hours of considerate, of just
possible some audio issues, but in that sense, you know, we can't do anything about that because it's COVID. You're recording at your house. I don't have stuff for people, but the stream was seamless,
consistent.
Yeah,
I can't speak for audio issues because, mind you,
it wasn't our issues.
It was because
it was
I didn't have, you didn't have, we didn't have some sort of a master volume that we could turn everyone up and down.
Yeah.
It was a collection of different feeds and streaming and things that were put together. And if you gave us a stream and it didn't have proper sound, we still put it in the fold because we were overabundantly thankful that you took the time to give us something. I'm not going to critique your audio. I'm not going to tell you it's not. You blessed us with a performance that we could share to the platform and show them that you give a fuck. Absolutely. And y'all did. Y'all came in, y'all showed up, y'all pulled up, and thank you to everybody, to all of the performers, to all of the talent, to all of the stars stars who stopped by just to wish everybody well, just to tell everybody, you know, we know it's a screwed up time right now, and we hope you're doing good.
Who's your favorite guest spot?
Ooh.
I got two. I'm only going to say one, though.
Go ahead, say yours. I'm trying to think. There were so many.
Mine was Justin Long coming in with that. I can't remember his name.
I remember. Yeah, that was creepy.
That LaFleur or whatever. That guy. Yeah,
but
oh my
but
God.
definitely awestruck. Did not expect him.
Yeah.
I mean, us as people coordinating and trying to help add to this mega. Again, free event.
13. My eyes were bleeding at the end of it. I watched every 13 hours of it, all of it.
It was almost as long as Woodstock. Think about that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what the tickets cost for Woodstock back in the 70s or the tickets when they tried to redo it in the late 90s.
You just snuck in over the fence, man.
70s, it was a hit of acid, man.
In the 90s or in the 2000s, it was like $180.
In the 90s, yeah, oh, absolutely. In the heavily profiteering early 90s, it was probably $1.25 a ticket, and I don't mean $1.
By today's standards, that's at least $450.
Easily. So just again, I cannot drive it home or sell the fact enough that it was not for sale. That it was not for sale. That we actually went out of our way and made sure that we got the best editors and the best team of people that we could get to put together this amazing festival. Yeah. Netfest. Brought to you in part by people that care more than you know.
Flat out. I can't even come behind that with anything. That was
That's it. Yep. That's it. And
you gotta put it on. I really.
That's fine. No, I'll take it. But that's okay. But to be honest with you, and it's like I want people to know that. I want people to know that like on our end, it wasn't all peaches and sunshines. There were some attitude-y days. There was some slam doors. There was some, I'm trying to get a hold of A, B, C, and D, and they're not calling me back or whatever. So again, I cannot say thank you enough to those who picked up the phone. I cannot say thank you enough to those who came through. Shout out to Tech 9 and Chris Calico. That's my favorite. That was my favorite cameo of the night.
You just reminded me of it too. I was like, oh my God, they were there.
Dude, they came out in like the last page of a comic book.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to jump out of that panel.
Glorious.
And then boom, right there. So I cannot say thank you enough. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
Strange.
Thank you, Strange Music. Seriously, for blessing us up with that. That was the coolest introduction to have for our performance, to just let everybody know. And it was also a really cool thing. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of that and joining us in that give a fuck. Yeah. Thank you so much. I can speak for all of the fans and all of the juggalos that did participate in that live feed and actually consumed it, enjoyed it, still watch it. Thank you on all of their behalves as well. All of y'all, everybody who doesn't report to or hang in the MNE bubble, like all of y'all outside people. Thank you for coming together and helping us be strong and show that there is still some unity in this music scene. There is some unity still in this music scene, goddammit.
Oh, there is.
And the fact that we showed that by bringing everybody together. And again, thank you to everybody for coming together with us to make that definitely a historical and monumental thing. I don't want to call it a thing that I hope goes forward into the future, and I hope more people do stuff like it.
Yeah.
I really do. I hope it sets a bar or establishes
standard.
Like a standard to show like, okay, wait a minute. So these guys did this, and what if we did this? Or how can we give back? Or what can we give a little something back? Mind you, I'm not saying everybody, if you don't put together 13 hours worth of something, you don't have love. We're not saying that at all. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that's what we did.
Right.
But if what we did and put out there inspires you to do something nice or something kind or something entertaining for those sitting at home that could use that love, then we did our job.
Right.
That's all I got for that.
Well,
he said you go Matt Nips on there, and that's all I got for that.
And that's all I got for that. Well, all right. Well, That was that for this one. We will come back to you with another one in about 3, 2.